Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ancients to Ounces, where we dive into the real stories behind real silver, gold, and ancient coins. Today we've got a legendary piece from ancient Rome, the Marc Antony Legionary Denarius, specifically Leg 9. So if you've never held history in your hands, this might just be the closest thing to it. So let's go ahead and break it down. This coin was struck around 32 to 31 BC, so this was just before the famous Battle of Actium. This was a showdown between Mark Antony and Cleopatra versus Octavian, who later became Emperor Augustus. So to fund his armies, Mark Antony minted millions of these silver denarii, one for each Roman legion. And this one, it's for Leg 9, or the Ninth Legion, a unit steeped in mystery and military might. Some even say that this is the same Leg 9 Hispana that later marched into Britain and then disappeared from history, but no one really knows what happened to them. If we're looking at the design of this coin, it was very rare at the time not to have the bust of an emperor minted on the coin itself. On this one, you'll see on the obverse a galley, so a Roman warship, rowing into battle. This is symbolizing Antony's naval power, so the detail is incredible, especially on coins that have survived for over 2,000 years. On the reverse, it shows a legionary standard flanked by two smaller banners, so with this one having Leg 9 inscribed clearly right at the bottom. So this being said, it obviously wasn't just art, it was propaganda. So every coin reinforced the strength of Mark Antony's legions and his claim to rule. This can bring us a little bit into the value and the rarity today. The Legionary denarii were struck in huge quantities, but because they were heavily circulated and used for decades, high quality examples are scarce. So the Leg 9 coins are especially sought after. There's this sense of mystique that's very clearly tied to this legion. They'll fetch anywhere from $200 to over $1,000 USD. Mine is certified, slabbed by the NGC. This will carry a premium, but it also gives you a sense of security that you're not getting a forgery. Because unfortunately, if you are buying one, beware, forgeries do exist, especially on eBay and mass market sites. So look for coins sold by reputable dealers or with third-party grading from NGC Ancients or PCGS as well. Also, these coins were struck in Roman silver, right? So not pure. Most test around 18 to 20% silver with a good amount of copper in the mix. This actually helps it give it its distinctive dark patina, which is a great thing. So I guess the question remains, out of all legs, why Leg 9? Well, out of all the 23 legions represented in Antony's Denarius series, Leg 9 is one of the most enigmatic. So its fate is unclear, and that mystery adds real weight for collectors. Owning a Leg 9 coin connects you to Rome's golden age, its internal power struggles, and the military machinery that built an empire. So it's not just silver. It's a story, a soldier's pay, a political message, and even a relic of a republic's dying breath. So to me, this coin represents why ancient collecting is so addictive. You're not just buying metal, you're buying a piece of time. Whether you're a stacker, a collector, or just curious, adding coins like this Leg 9 to your collection gives you a direct link to Rome itself. So if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and let me know in the comments, what ancient coin are you hunting for next? I've got more Roman, Greek, and modern silver and gold breakdowns coming up right here on Ancients to Ounces. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.